let's take off. Yes, get it? Take off. I think the three-dimensional blackboard will help us. Here is the shape of an airplane wing. See how the top surface is curved and the bottom surface flat? That's what gives the plane lift and gets it into the air.
You mean because one's flat and the other is curved?
Precisely, my boy.
What do you believe about America? Is it true?
But if there were a virus...
Are you helping to divide us more? Are you helping to bring us together? Do you really understand what this country is all about?
Do it again. Yes, what's true?
I know this is going to make some of you angry. That's okay.
doesn't want you to know.
I know that it's going to open some doors for some of you. I hope that it'll bring us all a little bit closer together.
All right. One take, no edits as usual. Bit of a tricky one, this one. Burst out, slam down, this is my petition. Free speech ban now already been commissioned. Words flagged, man found questioning the wisdom. Earth flat, pan round, it's your decision. Gotta break free from the precondition. Hot state, drums up, indoctrination. Stop, wait, I advocate space abolition. Spot rate, thumbs up, this tiger's mission. Ain't gonna see this on television. They'd faint if they ever heard this transmission. Might not agree, but you'll thank me, listen. Bull earth treason is a work of fiction. Sun ain't based on nuclear fission. Moon gives off own light emission. Stars ain't big and no collision. Earth is flat, just start researching. Feet cut, jail, paid the cost, he's worthy. Beat up, nailed to the cross, age 30. Read up, veiled, he's the boss, your remedy. Christ not born, Christmas Day, that's a fallacy. Jeremiah lived 600 BC. Jeremiah 10's about a Christmas tree. Decked with silver and gold tree shiny. Invented BC, it's a pagan deity. Knowledge is power, get wise, don't envy. Haters get sour, yet lie unfriendly. Give me half an hour, let my voice friend thee. Want to empower, sit tight, I'm free. Clean inside and free of jealousy. Your car or your chain ain't the prize, certainly. Contents of your mind, I advise, is the key. Listen to my rhymes, all designed awfully. What? You want more, do you? Alright, not finished yet. Never rate myself in rhymes, not a pedigree. Had a past, yeah, get the picture, not necessary. Truth opens up your mind, not a fantasy. Intelligent and on time, no galaxy. Bull earth, claptrap, crap is lunacy. Gravity, mass, gas has to be foolery. Scientific mishap, snap under scrutiny. Flat earth, flat map, hack has validity. Sack the fat cat, rats more quickly. Academic, happy slap, zap, think differently. Dominant philosophy and life is leaking. Stacked up, back to back, truth prevailing. Never gonna be a mass awakening. Greed, wealth, money and strive to appealing. Learn while you can now, chime. Flat earth knowledge will be gone, I'm feeling. Read this telegram I'm making. Evil in the pentagram, ain't faking. Santa is an anagram of Satan. Universe a hologram, just stating. Murky glasses on your face, deceiving. Opaque specs and your eyesight missing. Heaven's sake, call for your optician. Should have had your specs made in good condition. Physicists are blind, read sign, I'm grieving. Scientists don't mind, they find it appealing. Get the gist, they're right in line with magicians. Magic up a ball from their own supposition. I'm your biggest fan if you're still watching. Love you better than before, not joking. Long attention span, there's no mistaking. This is my game plan, truth earth shaking. Alright, we made it to the end of the tune, and I slipped up a little bit in the middle, but never mind. Two of the best, what I consider to be, at this point, at the time that this video is being created, the two best flat earthers researchers out there are...
Bye, darling.
Approximately.
There are a group of people that absolutely and honestly believe the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat.
There are just some things in this world you don't want to watch and you don't think you ever have to. I have to review.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over.
Because American people don't want to change, and about a deficit of trillions of dollars, most people's eyes glass over. They can't relate to that. Mistresses, we all perk up.
What about you personally? Let me ask you, let's be very specific here. What are your feelings on the U.S. electoral system? What do you think of the way it works and functions?
Well, I hope to overthrow the American government and replace it with a freely elected democracy.
Yeah.
I think that'd be best.
Just a pipe dream, I imagine, though, Bill.
Excuse me?
You have been excused.
Inlet, so all those particles are sucked against the filter, and then sometime during the week you can come by with a vacuum cleaner and you can clean all those things up.
Oh, sure, let's see. I'm an elk, a mason, a communist. Ah, here it is. The Stone Cutters.
This is it. My ticket in. They have to let me join if I'm a son of a member. I'll take this communist one, too.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake.
Try to correct the record.
I have two brief questions I'd like to ask, if I may. When you were carrying out that incredible moonwalk, did you find that the surface was equally firm anywhere, or were there harder and softer spots that you could detect? And secondly, when you looked up at the sky, could you actually see the stars and the solar corona in spite of the glare?
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar corona what stars we could see.
I don't remember seeing anything.
9 steps are what you take, walking on the moon.
Welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, it's part of the show. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of gish galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dubious delight in a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I said. Welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate, how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone, it won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said. Welcome to the show, where you don't know show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
4 billion years ago. 4 billion years ago. 4 billion years, tens of millions of years. 4 to 6 million years, 6 to 8 million years ago. 4 billion years. Billion years. 380 million years ago. Billion years ago. 600 million. No. Billion. Well, a million.
And you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
And come out the other side where people walk upside down. Oh, but that's silly.
What if the economy failing
Worse than death?
equals death
Very
because of mental
but it
illness?
doesn't.
The people.
No, it doesn't.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
Do you have a headache now?
strategy that Werner von Braun taught me was that first the Russians are going to be considered to be the enemy, and then terrorists would be identified, and that was soon to follow. We heard a lot about terrorism, aliens, extraterrestrials. That would be the final card. The last card is the alien card. We're going to have to build space-based weapons against aliens, and all of it, he said, is a lie.
Roadster up there, and it's Starman just cruising along with the blue planet.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
Do you have a headache now?
Your mask, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Doc, he's okay in my book.
Gentlemen, if these agents can't stop this, we are on the verge of another ice age. We believe he's operating from an underground laboratory up here near the North Pole. Right up...
right here, General.
Here, General. Well, either that or the smog is frozen.
Aha, that tracking device we put into Quigley's glove is working.
Oh, very good. Now, latitude, longitude. That would put him right around there.
The professor. But now his laboratory and his discoveries belong to chaos.
Point out that all of you have had a very mild dose. Had it been full strength, you would have the dreams permanently. Going to drop this tablet into the city reservoir. Every citizen of Washington will be walking around dazed, drugged, and out of their heads.
And that's the way it happened.
Don't be ridiculous. This won't hurt you. As a matter of fact, it's good for your teeth.
Are you sure?
Positive. Here, look at what it says on the label.
Approved by the American Dental Association. Well, that's different. About the raid.
Checking what this person had claimed, and it was true.
from LG. Life's good. Hey guys, how do my teeth look? Pretty good? Okay, great. Fluoride in the water might be helping that, but it might also be doing other things. On the planet, it's in seawater. Foods like fish, tea, and gelatin contain it, and it is a naturally occurring substance in minerals. That is to say, it's in all of the rocks because it's everywhere. Fluorine is washed into the water supply during erosion, and then we drink it. Fluoride is just fluorine with an extra electron, and when we see it in toothpaste, food, or drinking water, it's actually sodium fluoride, or in our bodies, it's calcium fluoride. Stuff in the body. Whether it belongs in the drinking water is a complicated question. Stuff in the body. So for the moment, water fluoridation is still a thing, but what do you think of it?
Good morning, NASA headquarters. How may I direct your call?
I'm inquiring about moonstones because I've heard something about moonstones.
No, we don't have moonstones, sir.
So no astronauts brought any stones back to Earth from the moon?
No, we've never had any.
And they just start making stuff up. Yeah. Like that Neil Armstrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story.
Yeah.
Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Got it. So, have you decided on what you're going to eat?
Hello, there's no pictures. Wow, you're a really bad listener.
Harper said we'd be perfect for each other. I wonder what made her think that.
Are you a flat earther too? There are so few of us who are enlightened.
No, but I wish I could fall off the edge right now.
I just think we need to encourage people.
You think I said the world was flat? Sorry.
Well, until I see real evidence.
It is. It's like a cereal bowl, evidently. We're looking down into it.
Right. Have you talked to someone who believes the Earth is flat? Do you know what you would say to them? Would they be swayed by pictures from space, or does that not mean anything to someone who believes the Earth is flat?
It's all done in a studio, man. They do it over in Burbank. Well, what was bad was when I got into conspiracy theory about the banks and the Federal Reserve was you met so few of those, and then those other people with their, they just thought because you believed that those guys were a problem that you then thought the world was flat and all this other stuff. It's like, no, I don't think that. I just think there's stuff over there, and then they would look at you like you were a sellout. Like there seemed to be like no middle ground. It's just like, no, I'm just saying the Federal Reserve. It's, you know,
right. You were saying you think in some ways our economic system might be a little gamed. A lot of
Ponzi scheme, yeah.
And a lot of people agree with you, and they thought, well, because that's a conspiracy theory, you're in on everything.
Yeah, but I thought we didn't land on the moon.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So then I you know. Yeah, I used to call them the eyebrow raise people because then they come up, dude, like, you know what else? You know what else? They come up to like that.
And now for something completely different.
9/11.
So now, before we're all vaporized or whatever awaits us, I think it's fitting that the last thing we all see is this sick basketball. Over and out.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
On behind the closed doors of the Masonic Lodge. In our prior...
Roddy Piper, wherever you are, you're going to get yours. Thank you very much.
The person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. The Earth was flat. The Earth was flat. The Earth was flat. The Earth was flat.
Taking planet Earth, Earth was still flat. Earth was still flat. Earth was still flat. Earth was still flat. When I was younger.
The LP is called The Flat Earth. You've been recording.
To me, very flattering. Because I wouldn't want to give away any secrets.
Care to give away? About at this point in time?
Well, I wouldn't want to give away any secrets.
Care to give away? We'll get him. We'll put the electrodes to his head to respect not only your musicianship, but also...
He said, yes, but as a known scientist, it would be a bit surprising if the girl blinded me with science. And I said, look, just do what you're told. And he said, righto, righto.
A good scientist does what
and
he's
I like
told
that
all
so
the
much
time.
that
of the Freemason?
Yeah.
A Mason? A Mason?
That stuff is flat.